Hello, Zevlin here. Welcome to the Iron Price achievement run. We're currently integrating and trying to become Scandinavia. I'm waiting on just a little bit of Diplo power instead of using up my diplomats with no Diplo power to annex Sweden, who is primed to be annexed. I probably should just do it, but I'd rather be using my diplomats on something else right now. Can get this. I am ahead of time, so I'm going to wait until either I go to war or I need it for some other reason. Let's take a look at these units here. Built some more troops. I need to look at my navy as well, actually. I mean, speaking of navy, I have a freaking leader for this navy for some reason. It's okay though. I have two leaders. I could use two leaders. Let's see. Let's look at force limits. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. Let's split off these guys. Let's split them in half. Let's move 3 of them up here. That way I have a few mercenaries in each stack instead of just a couple. I believe I explained that in an earlier episode. I know I did in my Vandals episode why I do that. I'm not 100% sure it's a sound strategy, but it makes sense to me. Basically, it's my front lines take the biggest bulk of damage, which is my infantry. So it's my infantry that's eating up my manpower. It's usually my manpower that loses me wars if I lose a war. So if I supplement just a little bit of my front line with mercenaries, then those don't eat into my manpower. It is a little bit more expensive. I tend to do okay with money though, so I'm not sure. I'd rather make sure I keep my manpower up as high as possible rather than worry about. I'm gonna need another cav there. Rather than worry about a few ducats here and there. I mean, once I get a little bit further into the game, this is kind of an early game strategy where manpower is very, very tight. Once I get a little bit later into the game, I tend to stay away from that a little bit and go more towards a cash-heavy thing so I can build buildings. But early like this, I love me some mercenary infantry. Never mercenary cavalry. They don't take enough damage and eat enough of your manpower to really be worthwhile, unless you're really losing battles. And if you're really losing battles, then it doesn't really matter either way. Okay, I do have this guy free. I do believe I'm going to go ahead and integrate. It doesn't tell me how much it's going to cost, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. It's going to take 15 a month. I've got a few months saved up here, and I am making 6. It's not that great, so I'll only really be taking 9 a month out of this, so I have 10 months worth of Diplo points saved up, which should give me a decent jump start. Let's see, I'm no longer ahead of time here, and I'm getting close to capping. Could wait no, I'm not going to wait. What I was going to say is I could wait one more till the end of the year and see if anybody else takes it. And if they did, or takes the next one, and then I would get a 10% bonus, but I don't think that was going to happen. I'm about to take the admin one, which is just fine. I'm going to. I'm kind of considering, if I had this to redo, and I knew how this was going to go, I knew I'd be integrating this fast, I wouldn't have taken trade ideas. But since this is actually the first time I've ever played Denmark, I didn't realize that I could annex these guys this fast. And therefore, even though I would have been wasting a colonist this whole time, I would be able to use him now. And I would have just been getting the explorer. I'm extremely tempted to go ahead and grab this and fill this one out instead. And just leave that one in the bank for later. That will kind of put me behind the power curve everywhere else, but I could just stay ahead on tech, which is always nice. Because generally I take one of these first, and then I almost always take a military idea second. Just because I focus so hard on military that I end up getting ahead of time, and right about the time I can take a tech, or an idea, a military idea. Look, I'm ahead of time by 13 years. Though I really want 8. Bad. So I'd probably be taking this one first anyway. 8 is like one of the best ones. Rushing to 8 is one of the best ideas for tech there is. Rushing to 8 military tech. You just get so much. It's this tactics goes up. You don't get it until 12 again. So it's just really nice. Combat width. You start getting some fire. It's extra shock. I mean, everything. It's just good. Though the ideas are pretty good too. I do kind of want to just beat England over here, though. I don't know. I'm torn. I love the colonization thing. It just feels like free land to me, you know? Just free land. I mean, it's kind of not, because it'd be in America. Alright, naive relative. I will lose the spy defense. That's fine. I should build buildings first. That way it gives me a little bit of time to think about what I want. Because look at how many temples I can build. Use up a little bit of admin power on temples. Money still is the limiter. I don't think it's going to help me hold off. Let's see. Moonbird canceled military access. That's fine. Ooh, there's a free hamburger here. A free hamburger. Gotta love having a free hamburger. Austria just will not go to war. I really do want them to go to war because I want to attack these people. Really, really, really bad. Unlawful territory slowly ticking away. All these people are in the frickin' thing. I still have a truce with Austria. That's good. I really want to take these 2 provinces, like, extremely, extremely bad. It'd be so much trade power. Oh, there was my extra horse hanging out over here, so I'm going to have 1 extra. And I'm at my force limit. That's fine. 1 extra horse never hurt anybody. Alright, I'm topped off with Poland, which means I'm going to go ahead and fabricate another claim on Scotland. Build another temple. Here. I probably should be looking at what, like, the trade commodity is in these. These are all fish, so not really going to do that much good financially. I shouldn't have built these first. I should have looked at what these are, which are also fish, and fish, and fish. Fur. I need one there for sure. Naval supplies, and fish. Wow, Norway kind of sucks. Sorry to anybody from Norway. I actually think Norway's a beautiful country. Okay, a little bit of extra cash. That's good. Gain in inflation or lose some global trade power. I think I'll try and keep my inflation low for now. Let's see if there's any factors in that. No, it's staying even, so I would have that inflation for quite a while. I'll lose the global trade power for now. Let's build another temple. Let's build it here where there's that fur. Reason being that it increases the amount produced is reliant on the base tax, and this temple increases base tax. It's another reason why that event that you can either take manpower or base tax, I always take base tax. Poland versus Livonian Order, Riga, Teutonic Order, and Novgorod. I will accept that war. Let's take just my galleys out. Let's see who is in this war. I know it just told me. I do have a claim here. I wonder if they'd give it to me if I was squatting on it. Maybe I ought to go sit on it. How many transports do I have? 8? Get on the boat. Go out here. Alright, Friesland left the military coalition. That's nice. Let's get some people squatting on Oslo. Where are my people? What the hell? How'd they get here? Alright, more people leaving the coalition against me. That's fantastic. I really want... I don't know. I'm gonna keep building temples for now. I don't really care where right now. I'm gonna build them all pretty fast, so... Get on the boat. You go here. You pick up people. I don't know. It must just have been a misclick. Because trying to click here, I accidentally clicked and dropped the people off. Go to Oslo. There we go. Go here to... Nope, let's go... Nope, that's already... It's already a thing. They're already... Nope, they only have 56%, so I will finish that off, hopefully. Get the 100%. People go to Oslo. I really should raise my maintenance before I go to war, especially when I keep it so low. That seems pretty important. Should I start colonizing? That's such... It's very blue. Looks like a graphics bug or something. Look at that. I've never noticed that before. I'm wondering if I should start colonizing, because the thing is, when England does start to colonize, they start to get pretty powerful. And if I don't... So I have two choices. Basically, if I can cut them off and colonize before they do, then I can limit their power. Or I can just start beating up on them, build up my military, get a little foothold on the island, and just start kicking their butts that way, and then maybe they'll never colonize. But if they do colonize, and I have to beat their colonies too, I think I need to colonize. I think that's the play. I know for sure I want temples, though. And I still have enough. Lost a claim on Hamburg. That's not good. I want Hamburg. Any chance? Vassalize? Hamburg is a member of the Empire, and base tax. 45, negative 60. Can I get... I don't think I can get that up. Don't think... And I don't think my base tax is getting too much higher than that right now. I mean, it will go up a little bit when I integrate. Or I could start working on this again because he only has an heir with a plus 10. He's 38, so the timing seems about right. I'm going to support an heir. I know it's just a big chance thing, but someday I do want this. The achievement for this. And since I'm over here anyway playing in this part of the world, I may as well give it a shot, you know? Let's go in there, make sure that I am blockading the area I actually need to blockade for my siege. The Livonian Order is the war leader, so I could just peace out with them. Or I can just kind of hope by clicking this button here that Poland is nice and gives it to me. We'll see how nice Poland is. I get to be pissed off if they don't give it to me. Come on. Come on. Ah, dang. But I am in a war with a lot of people. A lot of people who are friends with Scotland. Ah, frickin' Muscovy. What are you doing? Being friends with everybody I frickin' want to go to war with. You are such a pain in the ass, Muscovy. Such a pain. I doubt Poland's gonna join this other war with me. So I'd end up just fighting Muscovy alone. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna pass on that one. Alright, come on, siege. It's only a roll of 2. Very unlikely it's actually gonna go. This counter is going up. Ah, it did go. Sweet. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna go over here. Grab a quick prestige. 6 prestige just for doing that. I mean, why wouldn't I? Let's just grab up prestige. Wish I'd caught them separately. That probably would have been way more prestige. Let's see. Do I actually want to take this naval battle? 331 versus 7. Yeah, I should be fine. Ah, dang it. Poland, I wanted that one. Oh, I'll take this one. National revolt risk? Yeah, I'll take the revolt risk. That's fine. And I'll take some more free prestige. That one was only worth 4. Don't really want to piss off Denmark, so I'm not going to take this land because I know, or I mean Poland. So I'm not going to take this land, and I know Poland would hate me if I took this. Because I'm quite sure they want it. Guess I could just leave and let them have it. Or not. I think I'm not going to. I think I'm going to just frustrate them a little bit as nicely as I can. Basically, hold them back. I don't want them to get ridiculously superpowered because they could just flip on me. So even though I'm helping them, they're not going to be able to take this if I win this siege. There we go. And they pieced out Teutonic Order. head down here, see if I can get a bit more prestige before this is over. Hopefully win this naval battle to gain a little bit of prestige. Okay, Poland vassalized Riga. Interesting. And I wasn't paying attention. I could build more temples. Let's build up here before I forget. Over here. 3 more. 150 more gold. I suppose I could just go home. We pretty much got this wrapped up. %68 of the way to annexing Sweden. So it's working out. It's getting there. I mean, that is another thought. If I take this, I don't know. I think I'll have to think about it. Because if I take that, then I keep saying that. I'm trying to spit out what I'm trying to say here. If I take the colonization, the idea, the exploration idea, I have no Diplo points. I've been just burning Diplo points. See, I'm only at Tech 3. I've only bought 3 of these. I mean, I'm just blowing through Diplo points like crazy. I could, in a few years, bump this to Diplo. I hate doing that, though. It just seems like such a waste. But to catch up, I may have to. I don't know. I don't really need the trade stuff yet. It's not fully helpful until I could really have a lot of boats. I mean, this is helpful having, you know, an extra trade guy. Is he collecting or... Yeah, he's not. He's pushing trade forward. It is kind of helpful. A little bit. Some money. But until I can get really a foothold here, it doesn't really matter how much money I transfer here. Because most of it's getting eaten up. Well, it looks like most of it's getting eaten up by me. But see, a lot of it's getting eaten up by like Hamburg and the Hansa and Pomerania, a little bit by Brandenburg, and on down the list here. That's why I really want Hamburg so bad. It really frustrates me that I couldn't just get a little bit more war score and take them along with everything else. But I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Hopefully next time when Poland pieces these guys out, they do give me Oslo here, or whatever it's called. Oslo. I hope so. If not, it's okay. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.